will be going through in much more detail than you will tonight. You'll be going through your podcast a little bit. You'll be going through giving a flavor for your videos. You'll be giving a flavor for your FastBot, your VAPI. You'll call your VAPI number, and you'll proceed. Okay? So that will be what you'll do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm recording now. I'm going to share my screen just to make sure everybody is aware of what else is to be done. So you see my screen here. You see right here, everybody's looking fresh and dandy, as we say. And then if I go to my case section, I go to what's due, and I'll see and I'm going to turn off my edit mode, right, to make sure it's exactly what you see. And you see here, you see our final project in-class presentation that will be done tonight. And then you will see your final assignments. After you finish and get my feedback, you will then, by this Wednesday, so you have another day basically to do it for this class. And I suggest you don't wait to 8 p.m., that you do it beforehand. You do a recording. You'll do the recording, of course, in Zoom without a password as a cloud recording, and you will do a final recording, and you have actual steps on how to proceed, and any of the additional comments, and you've made any improvements between now and Wednesday, you'll write those down. After you have finished your final recording, and everyone in your group is required to be in their final recording. If they don't come to the final recording, of course, they will get points taken off. And then what you will do after that is done, you will go and complete your peer review. Where is this in? It is in where? In this case, Will? In audit assignment instructions. So if I go to audit assignment instructions, I will see the final project, final steps. These you should follow: of recording a video, submitting it via the audit section, completing, and then after you've submitted it, then you complete the peer review above. You complete the peer review above. This gives you the document. You download this document, you fill it out completely, and then you save it as a PDF. And only as you save it as a PDF on your computer on your premise, then you go to the final peer review and you submit it. You do not email it to me. You do not put it in the audit area, of course. You submit it this way, so it is confidential. Questions? Will, is that clear? Everybody thumbs up. Okay. So I'm here to give you feedback. We'll take about 5 minutes per group. I will guide you in it, tell you what you need to do. You will post it in the chat. And then after we go through all 9 groups, it's a good idea for you to stay awake during that time, because you will see who your competition is. You will be also graded on this presentation in the way that this will count towards your final project grade. So we're going to go by 1 through 9. We're going to start off with number 1. And Daniel has been so kind that he's going to join me for spotlighting. Okay, so he'll spotlight everyone in the group, of course. And you need to be prepared that you're not hunting around for where is the website, where is my slides, that everything is available for who is presenting. Okay? So is this the group of 4?
Yeah, it's us and then Jack, but I don't know if he's in the call.
Jack is not here.
Okay, so,
Okay.
so we'll note that as well,
Yeah.
Daniel, that Jack is
Yep.
not in the call.
Yeah. Sorry for being late. I had to finish my math test.
Okay, I know
Oh,
there's
good.
issues, but you're right on time.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is doing the presenting?
I'm presenting.
Okay, Catherine, you're presenting with a
Mhm.
smiling face. That's good. So, let's start.
Okay.
So everybody knows how to share their screen, right?
Yeah, I'll do
No
that.
issues.
And then am I just going to I take notes of your feedback, Professor, and I post it in the public chat for everybody to see?
Exactly. Couldn't
Okay.
say it better if I tried.
Okay.
We rehearsed that. Exactly. So that's how we're helping each other, right? And then that way everybody can copy the chat and put that as availability. Okay, and you can see everyone in Spotlight. Okay, so Catherine, you can now.
Okay, can you see my screen?
No, I see all four people.
Oh. If I go here?
Yeah,
Can you
now
see
I
that?
see it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is your website or this is your
This is our presentation.
okay, this is presentation. So let me
Mhm.
make a few sentences to future ready AI, empower your future. What are you actually trying to do here?
So I'll go to my next slide.
No, I don't want you to go to the next slide.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go
I want you to go to the
website?
first slide because it's going to be pertinent to everyone. Go to
Okay.
slide number 1. Okay, this is what I want everybody to think about. Number 1, what I want you to do is, besides Future Ready AI, and they have a great URL that they put in the front, which is great, that should be clickable, is I would put somewhere here like a logo. Basically, stay on your slide.
Okay.
Just stay there. I'm going to say a little bit more in your group than I do in other groups so everybody gets that flavor. What
Okay.
I'd like you to do, instead of empowering your future, that means nothing. So what I would do is I put like a sentence right there, is what are you doing? Who's it for? What is the solution? Put that right there on the first slide. So if I don't know what it is, I won't go beyond it. Entice me to let me know what this is. What you'll be thinking about is your slideshow will be sent out to possible investors or possible clients, and they want to be able to see it. Also, by Catherine Brenner and so forth, instead, maybe what I would do is have the next slide be your team, or maybe the next slide what it is, and then have a team slide. So what's the next slide?
Let me go to it. Oh, wait, okay.
Okay.
So,
What is
yeah.
the future of AI? This is a lot of reading and this is a lot of goal and so forth. What problem are you trying to solve? Write this down. Then, Luana, what problem are you trying to solve? And how are you going to solve it? And who is it for? So you tell me, what problem are you trying to solve? Our goal is to empower students on their career journey. What type of students? Is this college students?
Yes, it would be college students.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you say something like that on the first slide and emphasize this. I wouldn't have this is not so much, but a lot of reading here is I would emphasize, how are you going to empower students on their career journey?
Okay.
Right? And over here, maybe to the left, I would even put those kind of questions up here. And then I could just read one sentence rather than reading here. It looks like too much reading for it. And then what are you going to do? You're going to teach them AI, or you're going to provide them services? What are you going to be doing? Actually,
Yes. Services through
what kind
AI.
of services? You're going to teach them how to use AI, or what? Are they going to come to you for what?
No, it's
Random
like
resume?
yes.
Okay, so that's not clear here. If you want to change this slide and you want to change and you want to emphasize the next slide. Okay, go to the next slide.
Well, the next slide is just like our
Okay, I just want to see all your slides.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, the next one is, okay, this is good. All right, so you put members, okay. Group contributors. I would even put these are, instead of that, group contributors or members, in this case, it would be basically your team.
So we just say team.
Yeah, I would
That
think
is
so.
that okay with how many words that one is? Because I feel like it
Yeah,
kind of
it's
needs
good,
to.
but it's group
Yeah.
contributors. It's not so much,
Okay.
you're not, we could say a group one, group two, group three, but really it's a team.
Okay.
Think about this as you are a, a Gen AI consultant startup. Think about it
Mm-hmm.
that way, and you're presenting it that way. Not, and I'm telling this to everybody, everybody's group, so I'm not going to repeat this again, but everyone this. But this is good, but this is their group contributions. Put this as the last slide.
Yeah.
Group contribution should be the last slide, not in the beginning. So show me the next slide.
I only have 3 slides because I
Okay, so
did
one
it.
of the things that
Yeah.
you need to do is you need to have more slides. You need to have,
What would the slides be on?
the slides would be on your SEO dashboard. It would
Oh, yeah.
be, write it down then, Luana. It would be on the SEO dashboard. It would be, once you finish the SEO dashboard, you will go into Google and type your URL to see how it appears. You'll have your FastSpot dashboard and how it appears.
Okay. Should I go to
And
the
then you have, and then it's good. You have your mission statement, and then you'll have a place in which it's clickable. Is that clickable? That future AI?
Yeah.
Anybody going in? Okay. Now, in this case, it's the same thing. This future ready AI, you see there in the very top, I would put in here for college students. Our mission at Future AI, our goal is to empower students' career. We provide innovative AI job seeking solutions. Is this good? You want this? Keep on. This is the same words. I'm not so impressed with that, but that's up to you.
which part?
Okay. This one where it says job seeking solution, this rolling part, but that's okay. And in this case, it's basically, are you teaching people AI? What are you doing here? What are
Well,
your services?
here's our list of services.
Okay, and AI is going to do that, or a person's going to do that?
A person's gonna do that.
Why is a person going to do that and not AI? A person's going to coach you on an interview?
No, a person is going to use AI, teach you how to use AI and maximize it to do these things, to prepare for an interview, you know,
So are you going to teach me how to use AI for an interview and I can use the AI interview 20 times? I'll know how to do it. Is that it, Luana?
well, it's more like, it's kind of like tutoring or meeting with someone for resume building or interview building, except um we will use AI during the session.
Okay, okay. But why
So,
not teach me how to use an interview?
I mean,
But
should we do that instead, you're saying?
I think at least you should teach me how to use an interview coaching because this defeats the purpose of AI. Why
Well,
not teach me?
that's what we did in our tutorials, is we explained how to use the AI tools.
Right. So in that interview coaching is maybe even in that interview coaching is that you'll teach somebody how to use AI. And then maybe what I'll have is maybe I'll have for the services resume revamp. In resume revamp, I'm going to see somebody on that in career development. So let's say we have 10,000 people that signed up. Is that how my service is who's going to meet with all those people? You have time to meet with all those people? This way, it's the beauty is the opposite. There's a lot of people that will help you with interviews, resumes, career. There's a career center here at the university helps you with that. So I think what the unique thing is you're using AI. One, maybe you need to teach me how to do that, but then I can do it on my own and I can practice with AI interviewing me. I can practice and give my resume, get the AI to help me with my resume. Career development, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Career was going to be that. Small groups, I can have a number of people together. We can look at resumes together and small group career development. So I would do the opposite. I would, and this is for everyone, right? So in this case, go back to your picture.
Which picture? This one?
Yeah, this slide right here. Instead, this looks like the traditional way. You got one woman helping another woman or looking over her shoulder, whatever you can imagine. What I want to do is I want to have one student be able to use their phone or their computer to help them run through job seeking. That's the future. And how to work with an AI to do that. Okay, go on. These are my comments. Okay, our story, who we are, founded. Okay, that's all right. Discover more, and you have your team. You have pictures of yourself. Our team, great. And here, what I would do is I would put for every team, besides their lovely pictures, you all look great, and you all have titles, put what you do for the company. Put, your passion. Our passion is we're struggling all to get job interviews. The future, we don't know what the future is. And isn't it great that we can teach people how to use, our students, how to use AI to help in the job market or whatever. And what each of you do and the passions you have for the company. And what's your role in the company you think you can do it. Go down. Okay, here, you have a phone number. Oh, AI agent support, that's great. Subscribe. Okay, and show me your videos.
Okay.
Okay, these are the AI tools. Okay, stop right there. How many people you have in your group?
4.
4. You have 4 videos?
I think we
Go
had
down a little.
problems.
You scroll down.
Scroll
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Okay, so you have it. So one thing I would do, make this in mind. This is for everyone. And Luana, you're taking notes. So in this case is on everybody's video, it should say who did it. So Copilot by, who did Copilot?
I'm not sure.
I did it.
Okay, so then you put it here, Canva by who, and then you want to show on your videos how this is going to help me in my job pursuit. So these are the 4. You should watch the tutorial on Canvas AI. So watching Canvas AI, how's that going to help me gain in that? Okay, and then what else am I missing here? Do I have anything else in your, go back to your menu, Catherine? So click on your menu and book a book online. We did that already. Okay. So does you understand, Luana, my critiques to you?
Yeah.
How would you summarize it?
I wrote them all down. Do you want me to just put in the chat?
No, but yeah, put in the chat. But I'm summarizing here that you should emphasize this is Gen AI tools for, which is so valuable for job seeking for college students.
Yeah.
And you'll teach them how to use these tools. And you can even say in the future, do you think there'll be more tools out there? Of course. Do you think they'll be improved? Yes. And we'll keep you up to date on that. So maybe later on you can subscribe to us, and then later on we can think about, we can get sponsorships. You can get sponsored. You can make this free and maybe not even charge people. And then our sponsors will take care of that to make it a real business. You know what it is to be a student, right, Luana? You can even go out to to employers and say, hey, what are you looking for? And then you can work together with those people. You can go to the career counseling service and say you'll be a second help, that this can be 24/7. I don't even have to make a session. I teach them and then they can do it 24/7, 3:00 in the morning. I can prepare for tomorrow's interview. They can even do it in pairs and groups. One person can help each other with the other part. And you can even stay possibly with the university. You may start with the University of Miami and go to their career counseling center and say, hey, can we help you with some of these bots? And some of that may have agents. And the agents may say, hey, I have an interview tomorrow. What should I do? How can I help? Okay. So put that in the chat and we'll go to group 2.
Just remove the spotlight.
Because what do I want? Luana, I want this to be the best project that you can do, that actual people can say, hey, we can invest in this. And then you can actually show your website to others and say, hey, I can help the counseling center, the career center, or even can help you with jobs. It can actually be something real. Okay. So we got Ava, Camila,
It's a group of three. You
3,
guys are
and
good to
Ellie.
go.
Okay, who's presenting?
I'm presenting.
Okay, and who's taking notes?
I'll take notes.
Okay, Ava's taking notes. Okay, so everybody see what I want. So show me, you know what? Show me, you know what? You don't even have to do the maybe even the full screen. Just go from 1 to 1. Okay, so let me read the first one. Everybody see the go to the first one. Let me just read it. Inner site AI that gets intern hired. Perfect. You got it? I got the idea. AI interns gets hired. Discover intern optimizes resume master interview using Intersite AI. And I love the extension AI. Perfect. Meet the team is great. Let me see the next slide. Meet the team. Keep it perfect. And then class of, you know what? I wouldn't put so much the class of.
Okay.
Instead, because then it looks like a group project, and then it's too much University of Miami, and you look also lovely, but you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I would take that out and then make a little description of what you do. So even if you're in legal studies marketing, right?
Yeah,
The marketing, state that because of this company,
it's here.
this is what you do.
Mhm.
Exactly that. That's perfect. That class of 2007, I don't know if I would do that class of.
Okay, so delete class of.
I would delete the class of, and maybe even the BA in economics too. I would just say maybe has the background of economics that helps her. I would even take that out because it's too
Okay.
much university student kind of thing. You don't want
Mhm.
to, you're not hiding it, but what you want to emphasize is your go-getters. You know what I mean?
Right.
For that. Okay, next. Everybody see that?
Okay, this is the next slide.
Okay. Okay, mission statement, perfect. Go ahead.
Okay, so do I like
No, I don't need you. You'll say that in the group. We don't have a lot of time. So I'm
Okay.
just going, okay, AI, log in chat, GPT. Okay, what's the next one? Just go through it. Okay, this is the domain. This is great. I like it in terms of internet. And why are we showing that?
Okay, then
You know what? I would take that out.
domain one. Okay.
Yeah, take that one out because you already have your domain, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to, and you don't have to show when it expires. You don't have to give too much. You don't want to get information too much that you don't need. Remember, need to know. Okay, next slide. Okay, what we do, very nice. Contact page, good. Social media, I get rid of that. You'll see it later on. Get rid of that slide. This is great, social. The only thing is you didn't convert this site to Google Search Console. Everybody see that? So try to do that now, between now and when it's due. Try to do it, at least attempt and at least document if it didn't work. Next
Okay.
slide 8. Service offerings, okay. I'm not too sure I would take that away too.
Yeah, that's on the website. I don't think it's required. Yeah.
No, Fastbot, that's good. Yet you see it's populated. What's notebook? What's 9? It doesn't take this. Our podcast, it's there already in the website. So take that
Mhm.
out. Your coloring is good. Vappy, you have it in your website. Try now. I'd like that. But the training videos, take that out. That's going to be in your website. Project responsibility, that'll be the last side. That should be your last slide. What is 10?
Oh, it's just like the cover. Like it's nothing.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
what's the difference between, okay. So that's it. So save that. That'll be your good slideshow. Everybody see that? Excellent slideshow. I like the coloring, nice presentation, very easy to read. Excellent. Okay, next, there should be on your slide a way to link to your website
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, like if you click here, you can
Okay, go. Perfect. Excellent, excellent. And you know what? I very nicely, your color background matches your
Yeah.
PowerPoints. Beautiful. Who did that?
We found like a template on Canva.
Right, but who did that? Who found that?
Oh, I found it. Yeah.
Very nice. You have a good eye for
Thank you.
design. You know, you may even want to give that as a specialty, but beautiful. Okay. All right. Try now. Okay. Let me see your videos.
Okay, so our videos are in resources. So it's a blog post. So like Ava, for example, this is hers.
Okay.
And
The only thing is you want to be able to get that working.
yeah,
Make sure that anybody can get it, that they don't have to sign up and all
okay.
this other things, okay? Make it work. Okay. Great. Very nice
And this is her video.
cartoons. Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to
You know what I
integrate
could do?
Python
Stop it
on
here.
BTE210-K.
You know what I would do? Ava, just so you know, you may want to reshoot this and maybe start off with having your PowerPoint. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
something like that in the background here and talk about what you want to do. But that's okay. But it's a great, I see you doing it. Great presentation of how you're presenting it. Okay, what's your other one? Do you have this?
And then
You-
Ellie.
And I like this. Everybody see this? This is excellent. Go back to the past. It was perfect. You see how nicely on their slides? The only thing I would have rather had is more adults.
Yeah.
These look like kids.
Yeah, they're not like college students. Yeah.
Right. That's the only thing. Otherwise, it's great, but it looks like more for elementary school or something.
Mhm.
But it is adorable, but it's not. And it has the same coloring scheme
Yeah.
as you did before, but it's not. I would have had to have more adults in here.
Okay.
I would change that. But everybody see this? Isn't that great? It says who did it. Ava, Ellery, and Camelia. And then it says optimizing your resume, gives a thing using Perplexity and writing a tailored cover letter with ChatGPT. So nice. Excellent. Really the best so far I've seen in terms of the coloring and the design. The only thing I would do, right, is change those faces
Yeah.
to adults. Okay. And then our services, I
Oh,
guess,
that's for the booking. So
yeah.
for our like
Okay, the only thing I don't like about the booking, go back. See, this is the thing, group training session, one-on-one, AI resume reviews. So is this a person or is this a bot?
so it's gonna be a bot that basically like
So this needs to be more stated up. And again, switch the
children. Yeah.
children here.
Okay.
You know, they're real cute what you got, but this isn't, I guess, this looks like an adult, maybe in green. It's hard to tell. And this group training session, group training on what?
Yeah, I need to state it. Like it was gonna be like on maybe like using internet site, like using the technology.
Yeah, but these need to be more in time.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to the next group. This is excellent in terms of everybody see that? It was excellent in terms they just need to go into more honing in on where you and you may need to improve a little bit the your own video training things. But other than that, I thought it was excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, that was group 2, right?
Yep, group 3 is next.
Okay, and now you see I'm going slower in the first ones. Everybody see that? It's just to give you, in this case, do you see that, Sydney? It's just to give you the idea, whatever I told those groups, it'll be the same and I'll go quickly towards yours. So I really want to make it clear to groups that first page of your PowerPoint and the first page in your website should tell me the story of how you're using AI for what problem and what's your solution.
I just want to confirm, Jose, are you here? Do you guys know if he's here?
Okay.
Don't think he's here.
Okay, so you'll take note of that, Daniel. Thank you so much. Okay,
I
who's
think he
presenting?
might be pretty sick today.
Okay, well, I didn't hear that announcement. anyone not feeling well needs to contact us, right, Frank? Okay, Frank, so what is your, who's presenting? In
I
this,
am
you're
pre-
presenting, okay, and who's gonna be taking notes?
I
Okay.
am.
Okay, so Caitlin, you're taking notes, Frank, you're presenting. So Frank, you're gonna have to go a bit faster, right?
mm-hmm. Can you see my screen?
I see your screen. So Mark and mine, AI, is that it?
Yes.
Or you can be in the, sometimes it's even easier. Do me a favor, go to not to the full version. I'd like even to see just the slides and we can go one to the other and we can see. Okay. So in this one, Marketing Mind AI, here I would also even put in that first one, on that first slide, Frank, I would put then, what is this about? Kind of like in a sentence. The second slide, what is it? Show me don't do it now. You understand? You'll take notes. Don't start doing it now. Okay. So number 2, go to slide 2. That's slide 2.
Yes.
So what's the difference between slide 1 and slide 2?
This kind of showcases our website. So
So make that is, okay. So go to your website. Okay. So this is your website. Empowering small businesses to do what?
to engage their audiences using AI. So we do a lot of things at Market Mind AI, but we help small businesses use AI to create effective data to use in their marketing strategies. And the goal and the problem that we solve is making it as simple as possible and efficient so businesses can focus on growth.
So you basically provide services or you teach them what to do?
We provide services like marketing campaigns and kind of like
And
helpful
what's Marketing 101?
just like the general basics of what we're trying to achieve with the user, like who owns their business and wants to grow with AI.
So Marketing 101 doesn't seem like it has anything to do with AI. Insights and analysis from what? From my AI and content creation optimization. You're teaching me the tools or you're going to do these services for me?
We're gonna teach you the tools and also kind
Okay,
of
that's not clear. So one of the things is look at it again to show that you're going to be teaching me the tools. Right in the beginning, you'll be teaching me the tools. Go to your team. Let me see your team. See, like Marketing 101. I don't like Marketing 101 because you're not in the business for Marketing 101. Okay, so this is good. You got everybody in there. That's good. Those services that Marketing 101, I change it to more in teaching people some AI on marketing. Okay, show me your videos. Okay, so that's good. Chat showcases how to use. Okay, fine. But let me see the front. You can
shoot.
I don't need to see the video. I just want to see this page. Okay. No, Frank, I
Okay,
just want to see this.
I see.
Yeah, just remain there. AI tools and tutorial. Good. You have everybody's name on it. You have the chat showcase how to use chat to generate marketing ideas. Showcase how to use Gemini. Runs through some of the questions asked and responses it may give for what. I would improve on the Caitlin's here on showcasing it. What's the difference of using Google? What am I going to get different from Google Gemini versus ChatGPT for marketing? Deep Brain AI, generate marketing videos, okay, and showcase deepfake for business. Okay, for businesses, okay. And then is this my VAPI number, the 669?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, you should be able to say that is my virtual AI number. So everybody clear, whenever you have a number here, you want to say it's your virtual AI number on the bottom and the top. And you want to be able, when you're doing your analysis, you want to be able to click on it to make sure that it works. Okay, and then you have the social media. You'll show the social media at most. Okay, so I don't need to see that now, but you'll show that in your regular sentence, and you'll be able to see if it works. Because some of you have been clicking, so you want to click on each other's everybody needs to click on each other's links to make sure that everything is working. So my feedback to you is it's not still clear to me that you're providing the services, or you're teaching your clients how to use it. Are you going to be hand-holding with you? Will they be making appointments with you, or who you'll be teaching here? So content creation here, content creation and optimization, is that through AI? I would tell what is the content creation that hour. The next one, I would put marketing with AI. I would take out the marketing 101 and putting it something with AI, and customer insights and behavior analysis based on which AI programs.
Mhm.
So make it gearing to it for that time. You have a good idea, right? But it doesn't have that punch to tell me, hey, I'm empowering small business by making them. It's almost like I'm teaching you how to fish rather than delivering the fish to you. Okay, next group. Oh, and this was your the fast spot chats, and then you have the social media. And do you have the social media page?
Yes, we have 4 social media pages.
Okay, no, but I mean the SEO, under the SEO, under the SEO checklist, the next one should be then the Google search to see if you appear on the Google search, because you connected the site to Google Search Console, so you should be able to do another slide. Caitlin, you're writing, right? Another slide should be your Google search page, taking a shot where you type in your URL and seeing what Google comes up with. And you should be number 1, right? And that last slide of number 5 should be, I guess, your fast button. Do you have the contributors?
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next.
Yep, next group is 4.
So if you finish, stop sharing so you can let another group share.
Am I still sharing? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Who is? Okay, so Riley. And Greta. And Luke. And how many people do we have?
There we go. All
Wait,
are
Luke's,
4.
All
Luke's not in
there.
our group. It's
Luke's
Max.
not in our group.
What?
It's Max in our group.
Not
No,
Colin.
I'm not in this group.
What did I put in there?
You put
I have
Luke.
Luke and Colin.
Luke
I'm
is
supposed
not.
to be in the group.
I'm not in this group.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Max.
We're doing new groups.
All good. Everyone should be in there now.
Okay. Colin, are you in this group? Good. Okay.
Yes.
So who's presenting?
I am.
Okay. So Max is presenting, and who's taking notes? Greta taking notes. Okay. So again, taking notes for you and for everyone else. Okay. So we're going to go quickly. You understand how I'm doing? This is not how you will be presenting. It's more how I can see it. So let me look at this. TutorBot AI, free AI server for students of all ages and levels through our AI server, helps them homework. Okay. The only thing I would do is I don't like all ages and levels, because doing 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds are not going to be the same using AI. I may not even want to do it. So I would, again, change this to college level, university level. That's
Okay.
one thing I would do. And then you have this, and then you'd have our team. Okay. All right, good enough. And then the next one is the slide. Go to the next one, SEO and LMM. Okay. And then, okay, the other thing that's missing, of course, is once you've finished all, you should then search on Google to see where your name is. So you should have an extra slide of where your name is. Okay?
Okay.
All right, next. Let's see your site. Okay, tutor bot, educational tutor. Okay, creating teaching marvels. Okay. So who's going to be innovative creating teaching? So this is a tutor creating teaching marvels. I'm not sure who the object is here. Am I teaching? Is this going to create me to be a better teacher? Or if I'm a student, that I can use AI?
Yeah, just using AI as a student.
I don't know. So what does creating teaching marvels have to do with anything?
I don't think much. Really.
Okay, so that needs to be changed. Call our AI hotline number, tutoring help, that's good. And then you have the number there, AI podcast, okay. And then my team, okay, that's good, all right. Who we are, all right. Technology, what is this? What is this about? So small I can't see it, but what is this? A tutor
can zoom in.
bot. We leverage the latest AI and develop, okay. Our AI notebook, Ella, okay. So again, the videos have to have a name associated who that is in your company. All right.
Okay.
And then what we do go down. Okay. Our free services. Okay, go down. And what are our free services here? Can you make that a little bit large so I can see? What is it? Homework help, study assistant test. So our free services helps from our get internet personalized homework. Except here I would be more prepared for the SAT. See, this is interesting in terms of here. I would change this to university so I wouldn't maybe test prep, but wouldn't be for
Like
SATs and
MCAT.
MCAT or maybe Ellis, for the law school or something, study assistants. And then I would change the faces there. Those look like little kids, right? And
Yeah.
then also in the test prep. And then your social media.
So social
Okay.
media.
All right. So that's my thing for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, next. Let's go to the next group then. So this is group what? 5?
5.
5. So put those notes in. So it has to be, you guys have to look at it more and honing in that you're giving AI tools to help people with whatever system it is. And it's still kind of vague. Okay. So Sydney, and then we got Quinn, and who else do we need? Ryan, and do we have a fourth?
There we go. That's all 4.
Okay, let's go for it. So, okay, let me read it. Career, okay. Empower, enabling college and recent college to take, perfect. Perfect first slide. Everybody see that? Perfect. Next. Third slide. Okay, the SEO dashboard, you've done that. So the one thing you need to do is the Google search for your name. What's the next one? And then you have 4, you have the fast spots, okay? And then you have, okay, now let's see the website. Careers, I discovered the best of you. Here I would put, who is this for?
It's for like what are we offering? It's for like
Well,
college.
College?
It's for like college
University?
students or like recently graduated students to help
Okay, I
them.
would put it here. And then our mission enables students, this says students, it doesn't say graduate, and to take control of their job search, cutting edge from crafting stand. Okay, that's good. Okay, here I would do some kind of catchy thing on that on the top there, rather than going to the mission statement is ready to look for a job or something like that. Kind of a catchy kind of thing of what you do. Okay. Okay, or services. So all of this, resume help, Interview prep, craft, you're perfect. Is this by AI services?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
No, we're gonna add that.
Got it. All right. Same thing as everybody else. Services have to be potential partners. Perfect. It says potential. Perfect. That podcast I would put up further up. That AI podcast is about what? Your company?
Yeah.
I would put that AI podcast, I would put it further up and then say that it's not only an AI podcast, listen to our podcast to learn more about us or something like that. Right? And then you have the fast spot here, you have the thing, book your spot for, in this case, book your spot for resume help, right? Interview prep, building. So you're going to book your, so what am I going to get here? This is what I'm not sure. I book it and what am I getting? This is what you guys, I'm asking that rhetorically. You understand that, Sydney? But you got to figure out, why am I booking this as as now an hour? Are you going to teach me how to use it, or aren't you going to do that? Why do I need to book? Am I doing that individually? Everybody had kind of like the same thing. Interview prepped. Isn't the AI going to do it for me?
So I guess do you want us to just add like a description to all of them?
Yeah. The description of what am I doing for an hour? And do I need that hour to book a spot? And
Okay.
is it going to be a group? Seems like to me, I think I could teach somebody in a group just as well as I could in individually. I don't know. You guys have to do that. That's what I would do. Yeah. What else? Everybody got the same thing. Founders looks fantastic. Okay. All right. Next group. You got the idea? And then you have this. Perfect. Your slides are fantastic. You know what you need to improve. Okay. Next group. That was what group? That was
Group 5. We're on group 6 now.
perfect.
Group 6 is 3 people.
Okay.
I don't see Michelle Zukakis.
Okay. Do you guys see your third person?
I don't think she's here.
Okay. She's not here. So you'll take
Okay.
note of that. Okay. Who's presenting? Okay. So I don't have to guess who's taking notes. I'm good at math. Okay. Let's go. All right.
Can you see my
So visionary consulting, empowering real estate agents with information. Very good. Coral Gables. I don't know. We're doing this. I would take out the address, on the top. I don't think we need that in the front page to do that. Our vision, our real estate, that first top, I would take that first line there of 11-13-50 real estate consultant. That's not our vision, your vision, our strategy. I don't think we need that. Okay, second slide. About visionary. Okay, go to the next one. Not bad. Okay, nice. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, SEO check. Perfect. Everybody see that? That's what everybody should have. They put it even on the same slide. That's perfect. You don't even need a second. Next one. Visionary consult. This is excellent. They actually have the consulting bot. Everybody see that? And the overview. So even in this case, that we can even see it. Everybody see that? How that's nice together. Putting FastSpot, put that in the notes even. Doing FastSpot and the dashboard together in the slide is perfect. And slide 6 is team distribution. I like that even. But here I would put last names, right? That we're not waitresses. Okay? So we put it there, perfect. And then your slide, excellent. Very little to change here. visionary real estate here, but up here, real estate consultants for what? You using AI?
Yeah. Should we put that up there as well?
Yes, I would be
Okay.
using AI to do what? Visionary consultants really to do what? And then I would be able to do an AI agent phone number that to call us. I would do something like that. What we didn't learn our AI learn about our company. No, I would change that. Oh, listen to our AI podcast about what? Listen to our AI podcast about our company or how we can help you or something like that. You see that where it says listen to virtual tours, social media, market analysis. Great. Go down. Our team, I don't think we need a period after team. And then we have the great, yeah, we saw that already. And then we have our agent there. And what's book online? Social media group session. What is the social media group session? You're going to teach the realtors. Who are you teaching here? Who's your target real estate agents? Okay. So here may be social media group session for real estate agents. Put it right up there that I don't have to read about it. Virtual tours webinar to join over to see how Zillow can enhance, okay, market analysis, and then also who is that for? And is that a group? I guess the first two are groups. The third one is a group too?
That would be one-on-one.
Okay, so you may want to say one-on-one. Okay, that's good. Okay. And let's go to your videos. How-to tutorials. Okay. So let's look at, okay, good. Learn how okay, fine. Excellent. What I do in the beginning is not clear again, you guys too, of who is this for and what are you going to be teaching them? Are they going to be really having to come to you one-on-one? Are you going to do it for them? You may, for some services, we'll make a podcast for you. I would even do that. You know, all those realtors, they could use a podcast. You could do a podcast for them as a service. You could also give them a virtual number when they're out in the office, you know, asking questions. I would make those as services, and in this case, real estate consultants, but it's not enough of what you're going to do for them. Next group. Everybody see kind of the commonalities? You guys see it, Jordan? You see the commonalities between everybody? And then it'd be really great. You can be. And a lot of those real estate agents have no clue about AI and, you know, using social media. They all want to have help with social media. Okay, next group. We're group what? Daniel?
Group 7.
Group 7. Okay, 3 more. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, who's presenting?
Presenting.
Okay, and who is taking notes? Folks, let's go. Who's taking notes? Okay. Greg, you're taking notes? You driving, Greg?
No.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let me read it. Wealth AI, making investing understandable for recent graduated and current young college adults. You know what? Go to the first one. I would do something. What are you going to do? Are you going to teach them about investing or teach them how to use tools, AI tools to prompt them to ask about investing?
We're going to teach them about investing while using tools to help them learn.
Okay, something I would put, even though it says Wealth AI, I would put AI somewhere after that dash. You see that, Eric? I would put somewhere about AI there. Show me the next slide. Wealth AI, your go-to destination. Okay. Okay. Daily, weekly updates with chat. Is that chat GPT? Does it say GPT or CPT? I guess the font.
GBT.
Okay. Zoom webinar on financial events, Zoom one-on-one consulting, and group classes doing one. Consulting, there has to be that Zoom one-on-one consult. I would put in also AI in there. Also, I'd have a slide of your team members. What's slide 3? Okay, the dashboard, and the same thing that I tell everybody else. After the dashboard, you should show then also you've done the console is basically your checklist is showing also how you rank. Next, you're missing that slide. Fast spots, okay, perfect. Okay, all right, let's go next to your website. Okay. Making investing understandable, again, with the use of AI or helping you learn with AI to understand it, putting in there questions. We dedicate providing top-notch services tailored to meet your unique. What services are you providing? What top-notch service is not clear to me? Make that clearer. What top-notch tailors to meet your unique needs and investment plans. It's basically investment plans. I would put more helping you learn more about AI with those AI tools, and we'll help you with the prompts and getting you up to date with what's new with AI to help you. I would do more of that. Okay, show me your videos.
Do you want to watch them or just
No,
so we
just
have all 4 videos right here?
yeah, I just want to see what you got. Okay, Notion
Okay.
AI. So I would put who had done it, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
our team will help plan, keep track of notes of each. Our team will prepare and plan meetings with clients to make sure everything. Our team, this is, am I going to teach you ChatGPT, or this is not clear? Your team's going to use ChatGPT to prepare your meetings. But what are you going to do with me? I'm not clear. Our team will use it, that will help to plan, keep track of, and notes of each meeting. It's your meetings. Well, so how are you going to help me as your Zoom? Our team will have weekly webinars. We'll keep our members up to date. Okay. And then what's the next one? Our team will utilize Zoom. Here's Zoom, and what's the other one? Go up.
Notion AI.
No, but here's Zoom webinars and Zoom. So what's the difference here? What are you showing differently?
Zoom webinars is more of like a formal kind of landscape where it's not just like one-on-one. It's
Okay,
basically
but
a lot of people join, and
I know, but do you have access to Zoom webinars that you're showing that to them?
I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah.
No, you're not pretty sure. You have to check. I don't think. Do you show that?
Not in the video, no.
Well, then what's a Zoom webinar? That's the whole idea, is to show it. And by the way, you do not have access to Zoom webinars on our copy of Zoom. Up to date. Show me if we do, but I don't think you have. We don't. Not students don't have access to Zoom webinars. So that has to be, and these again have to be, you're giving tutorials to help me as your what? To learn about investing, right? So I don't understand what you're doing here for your clients. What is the tutorial supposed? How is a tutorial going to help the client? That's what you have to answer. And if the tutorial is not helping the client, then you have to, even taking the same software, help the tutorial with the client. So for ChatGPT, it may be asking a series of questions to help them learn about finance or learn about investing. The Notion AI has to help them with their investing. The Zoom, there's certain parts that has to help them. The Zoom webinars, you don't even have access to the Zoom webinar, so I don't understand, unless you know who is supposed to be doing it. Okay, you get it,
Yeah.
Eric? So that this is not what's clear. So these have to be redone in the way that to helping what's happening here, not just throw out some websites. You know, it may be even a podcast. You can do even notebook. Eric, you could do a notebook LM and giving certain sources about investing as your sources and say, these are examples of the sources that you can do, that you can create a podcast to learn about it. Every week we'll be giving you new sources.
Hmm.
What did I say?
Every week, just giving new sources using a notebook outline like a
And show
podcast.
them like a notebook how that could help. And then you could even in the middle ask questions, or you could join in asking questions about the podcast. Okay, next group. What number are we on?
8.
8? We're going to 8.
We're on group 8.
Yes.
Perfect. You got a great idea. Just need to, you got it. You need to hone in and keep on thinking, not just throw something out on the project, but say, okay, who's my client? How can I help them? Okay. Oh, I remember this. So I've seen your thing. Okay. So this is helping college students. Everybody see that? I like the idea of helping college manage their mental health. Okay, next slide. Okay, here, great. You have who's on your team, great. Later on, you'll talk about next. Mission statement, okay, good, move on. Why we came up with our idea, that's nice. Okay, let's go on. Our solution, fine. Okay, service AI therapy, group therapy. Well, here on the group therapy, it's connect with similar struggles, but maybe we would use the AI. Everything should be AI based. So even in group therapy, it would be even with a therapist, we
So
have an AI bot with us.
we are using AI. That's like our potential partnerships are helping us with that. But we have a assessment before that the people will take, and then it'll match them with the therapist or like match them with a group of like-minded people.
Okay, fine. What's
That's
next?
how our AI kind
Yeah,
of
okay, let's go. Next.
So that's our
Right.
partnerships,
Okay, great.
our target audience,
Okay.
kind of how it works,
Okay, great.
our
Vision.
vision,
Okay,
our CEO dashboard,
okay.
FastBots overview.
Okay, so you know you're missing that slide of going to Google. Okay, and then you have this is perfect. Okay.
And group contributions.
Okay, all right. So let's see your website. Okay,
So this is AI for mental wellness.
okay.
It's
I see you
really,
have the podcast. Good.
yeah, we have our podcast right here.
Okay,
And then we have our services. And
okay.
this is also our contact page. If we press on those logos, it'll go to our social media.
Oh, okay, that's fine. And then what about your videos?
We have our videos right here. We have them explaining it up here. And then
Okay, what I would do here, I'd rather do this, is just like I said before, I'd rather do the videos here and then underneath describe how this fits into my mental health rather
Okay.
than having all that. That's what I would make a change to. And then you have your agent support. Okay, and what is evaluation?
So this is the test. So you go to
Oh.
this assessment and then
Okay, all right. And then
go
what will
through
it
it.
do? After I do that, then I'll get what?
It goes through the AI and
And then, you know what would be good is to have show that how it actually works in, of course, in your recording.
yeah, well,
And you know what you may want to do is also do a little video of showing someone filling it out and what are the results going to come back to in a little video, because before somebody wants to do an assessment, maybe they want to see what it's going to be like.
okay.
Okay. And then what's more? Book online,
Book
blog,
online.
and hotline. Okay.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
offered all that.
Okay.
And then we have also our about us, our
Okay.
story,
Okay.
team, and our potential
Okay. And go up a little bit on the team.
shoot.
Okay. We're on the team here. I would do here put a description like I told everyone else about what's your involvement in this venture
Okay.
for each of those tabs. Who's taking notes here for this group?
I am.
Okay, so we'll have everybody have a short paragraph of how they're involved in this group. And then I would give it roles rather than just co-owners
Okay.
of what you really can do. I'm the social media, I'm the CFO, I'm whatever. Okay? All right, let's go to the next group. Who's next?
Last one.
Last one. Pretty good, huh? That we set up. So who's in the last group? Daniel.
Max, Colette, Tony, and Luke.
Okay. We'll see what they come up with. Hopefully the best of the best, huh? Save the best for last, the last for the best. Okay. Okay, so who's presenting?
I am.
Okay, and who's taking notes?
I am.
Okay, so Max is taking notes, Luke, and let's just stop at the first slide. So
Yeah.
Fit Tech AI educating athletic trainers. Okay, this is good to harness the powers of AI. Perfect. Okay, second slide. Okay, what we do, who's it for? Perfect. Next slide. Okay, good. Next slide. Okay, we've got the dashboard. Okay, and then do you have the SEO? You need to have the actually putting it in, you're missing that slide. Next. So between 4 and 5, you're missing the slide for the Google search. Okay, AI helper. Okay. And the next 6 is the FastBot dashboard. Okay. And what's next? 7, the contributions. Okay. So let's go to the website. Okay. I like this in the top. Go to the top. I like this teaching AI tool test trainers. Okay, revolutionize the picture is relevant. Okay, you got some AI summary podcast. Go up a little bit on the podcast. I would say AI summary about us. Listen to our pod or call our agent to learn more. Okay, about our company. Okay, good. Okay. And then you got the FastBot. It's good. Who we are, what we do. Okay. Let me go to bring me to the videos. Our team. Okay. Bring me to the videos. Okay. Fitness AI. So you need to put in, of course, who did what, right?
It has it in like the first sentence because I just
Where?
copied the summary.
Where
Like in
does it say?
the it says
Well,
Luke
I want to
introduced.
say Luke is not a waiter, so we want to put everybody's first name, last name, right? And being able to show them. Okay. Fine. And then Tony and the other. Okay. And services, multi-day education. Okay, book now. So what am I booking?
It's
How
like training. It's training sessions showing you how to implement the AI tools that
Okay,
we
an
talked about.
individual, okay, and the individual consulting appointments, okay. Online webinars for my trainers, right? Okay. Go on.
What else do you want to see?
Okay, and
Contact?
just on the bottom, contact. This is a little, the coloring here is a little bit, that first name, last name, those fields. I would change the colors of that. I can hardly see it. AI agent, email, and social media, and make sure it does it. Okay, but I think you got the basics. So you got, in this case, Max, you were taking notes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the notes that you need to do. I would change the coloring here. I would get more on what are the services, but you got the basics. Not going to be a lot. You have to do it, and you'll go into in detail on all the recordings, right? When you record, do the formal recording. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so stop sharing. I think we can go back and not spotlight anyone. Then Daniel. So stop sharing. Okay. So we made it, right? So you see, it's the common goals of everyone that has it. Just hone in to make it clear, what am I booking for? I think in the booking area it was vague of what you're doing, and the more detail you can give, the better it is. So Daniel will finally put in the attendance code. I want to thank you all for spending your evenings with me. Hopefully you got something out of it. I learned from you guys, I think, just as much as probably more than you learned from me, and I appreciate it. If any of you are interested in working more on AI, I'm going to be doing some more. Daniel is going to be continuing with me next semester. He's now lead TA. Maybe we'll make you chief, chief, and we have to figure out a next level to promote. It'll be the chief teaching assistant. I want to thank Daniel again for helping us all out. Really, when we were all in trouble, we always went to him to help us. Okay, so stay with me if you'd like to do any follow-ups or anything. Otherwise, I wish you a good semester testing, and yours is basically by Wednesday evenings, basically at this time. Right, have everything done, get all the recordings. The main thing is you want to show the recordings as extensive as possible, not only for grading, but that you can take it on. So basically you may want to rehearse, make it succinct, but also show everything you have. Show clips of your videos, of each of your videos. Show the podcast, show your fast spot, ask a few questions. Right. Call your VAPI. Make sure your VAPI works. Ask some questions to the VAPI. It should be describing your company, right? You have to change the prompts to describe your company. Okay. So say with me. Otherwise, Daniel, did you put it in the
Putting it right now.
putting in right now?
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Been a pleasure to help you guys out. Send me emails.
Been a
if you need
pleasure. So
anything.
stay with me if you have any additional thoughts, comments. Otherwise, have a good week. Ciao, ciao. And Miss Garcia, you really should get into design. You have such a good sense of color.
Oh yeah, I really love like all of that design stuff. Like if I could, I'd be like graphic design major.
Yeah, you really excelled in that area. You were really number one for the class, and matching your slides to your videos. You just have to change those
Less
those
children,
caricatures.
yeah.
Right. And I'm sure you can find something, that's appropriate. Because
Oh,
they
it
were
was
really
with ChatGPT, so I can just ask like chat to like change it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Give me something for college students, of helping rather than of infants.
I had a question like for
Sure.
the final, like for the video, you want
Yeah,
it loaded as a YouTube, like just a YouTube link?
I wanted you're going to do both. You're going to record in Zoom just like I do. Record to the cloud and stream to YouTube live. So you're going to have somebody in your group that got a YouTube channel from the beginning of the semester, and you'll use them to do the Zoom recording.
Okay, perfect. And it should be like 15 minutes, something like
Yeah,
that.
something that you can accomplish. I'm not going to time it, but something that you can shine and show everything that you've done. for your
Okay.
project. You know, and show bits. You don't want to listen to all your videos. You don't want to listen to the entire podcast, but snippets to see
Okay.
what it is, and you'll make comments to each other and basically promote your business. Think
Right.
about you need to do it not as kind of stiff and boring, but that I put you on stage. I tell you, you have a group of investors, sell it.
Right. Okay. Okay,
That's
perfect.
what you want to do. And whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, 5 minutes seems to me too short.
Yeah,
You want to get everybody involved that's in your group too.
of course.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Now you've just shown one or two. So as much as possible. And then, you want to make sure that everybody is, is presentable, that they're professional, they work through it, but you think about it. And then you can show it off. And then I would even say, hey, this is the design work I did. Later on, somebody sees that, I would hire you.
Thank you.
No, I'm being serious. Not everybody has that sense. Even with the AI, you're better off if you have a natural sense
Mm-hmm.
of design, and AI just makes it easier for you. If you have no sense of design, AI gets it done.
Right.
It's almost like in the music. Remember, you were in the music thing.
Yeah, of course. It's something like, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like,
my musicians can do a better job than me.
Mhm.
I have musician friends that some of them are upset because there's, AI. Some
But
others
yeah,
saying, hey, I'm going to use it. I'll start singing. I'll start with my chords. And when I get stuck, I'll use it. So
yeah,
that's,
that's right.
so I'm just saying with the same thing with design, you can get it done quicker.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
But when you look at two designs, you have more of a sense of, oh, this looks a lot better than this.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
you can,
I'm gonna use it to like change the pictures and everything.
yeah, right. So
Okay.
and you enjoy it too. And you see where more of your really your passion is, because it's easy. Everybody said go to your passions. You know what? It's not so simple even to figure out what your passions are. Everybody just says that. Okay. All
Well,
right.
thank you so much. I really like the project.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you did. Okay, take care, my
Bye.
dear. Great. I'm looking forward. Okay. So, Catherine, what's up? How can I help you?
I was wondering if I'd be able to retake the final because I asked Daniel, but he said to ask you. I
Mm-mm.
see you in the email,
I
but
know. You got an excused absence.
okay. But would I be able to take it?
Why would you let me hold off on you, okay? Okay, Finley, because that's something, personal, Catherine. Okay, so what's up, Finley?
Hey, I forgot to go to the computer lab that time I was supposed to um, for next year. I think you asked me to do it like last week.
Yeah, well, that's passed, right?
Yeah.
What?
So I forgot to,
Oh, you forgot to come to check out the computers?
yeah.
Okay, well, we ended up doing okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got it
Yeah,
done.
the
We were able
computers
to,
ended up working.
they ended up working better this time than last time.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like
I
if you
think
had
the first,
checked, you would have found that they worked as well. No harm, no foul.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Finley.
Bye.
Bye. We'll see
Bye.
you. Okay, Kath. Now I recall, Catherine. Okay, well, I don't want to talk about that, with other students. Okay, we stop recording.
Thank you.
Oh, Catherine, I don't know what to say.
Oh, we're still on YouTube.
We are? Good.
Yep.